Oh, and we're back in research. Welcome back to Cogmind RPG-like mode. Let's see, am I actually? Yes, I am. I am playing on, you can see that down there, 9.4. So there's a new version just released. It's actually, all I wrote here was fixes new bugs. Technically, it also adds some mods to RPG-like mode. You can check those out in the official announcement on Steam and on the forums. But I actually put the Steam announcement in the discussion boards this time, by the way, because it was rather small. But anyway, it fixes some new bugs that were found and a few changes to RPG-like mode. We've got armor now actually means something in the mode. So anyway, these changes shouldn't really affect our run. So I ended up upgrading or allowing it to update anyway. But if you want to continue on 9.3 and play with those rules, there is a legacy branch available on Steam for that as well. But I've switched over to 9.4. One of the biggest changes is, let's see, mass support is now really expensive if you get a lot of it. Technically, we haven't gotten a whole ton of it. So this part will probably affect our run. We can't go any heavier now because we have a 4-slot build. So technically this 4-slot build we've been running would be a little harder on in this mode. Although technically, again, we've saved so much XP because we're not buying slots that we can probably afford the mass support. So maybe a 4-slot run is okay, but you're not going to be running the same heavy flight builds that you were running earlier, or you could easily run. Basically, in RPG-like mode, it became the only really useful propulsions were the fast ones. Like they could even be more powerful than the slower ones, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So anyway, that was nerfed. Mass support's changed, and armor now has a meaning. It transfers less damage, so it becomes kind of like a consumable. Anyway, I talked about those in the announcement, so you can check that out for more details. So today, we're going to finish this. We're actually going to do 2 runs today, or close to the end on this one. So I just wanted to finish up this run here. And then at the end of this, I'm going to switch over to Cogmind's first ever special mode, the Launchers mode, which I've never actually played, and I've wanted to play for a while. I've actually wanted to do 2 runs. One is an all-launcher run in the regular mode. And then I also thought, well, since we're playing special modes lately, maybe we could go back and play the April Fool's mode from last year and talk a bit about that as well and experience it, because that's also all launchers, but it's all launchers in an even more extreme environment because the only thing you're allowed to use is launchers. And they're also everywhere, so they're actually quite easy to find. So anyway, we'll get to that in a bit. First, we're going to finish this. Let's see what we were doing here. So we were running terrain scanning. We do have FARCOM, hence the green circle. In our inventory, we have the FLK, which I think only has 2 uses left. Yeah, we've used it on 3 behemoths so far. So, yeah, good thing to use it on. We do have a gamma bomb array, which came in really handy at one point. So we have 2 launchers, aside from the FLK, which isn't a real launcher, 2 AoE weapons. The HERF cannon, which has come in handy as well. We do have some spare protomatter. Our core is almost full. We haven't raised any core at all this run, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, the cost of that hasn't changed. So again, we're at 9.4, so there were a few changes. Terrain scan density is a little more expensive. Not a huge deal, but just doubled the cost. Cost increases on that. So we still have a lot of XP, though, so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble here. Hacking, yeah, we could up our hacking again. Oh, that's starting to get expensive. Hacking, 25, 30. What can we get up to here? We can get 55. Again, we're not looking to spend all our XP. I'm kind of saving it. I did want to keep that kind of as a strategy, allowing you to save your XP. There were so many different possibilities for how to tweak RPG-like mode, and it really depends on what direction you want to take the mode in. But I haven't seen any stats on the mode yet because our leaderboards aren't up. So we have the data, but I can't analyze it yet. So I didn't want to make too many big changes for the next release without having some aggregate data to look over. Stormcleaver asks, why can't you just directly upgrade terrain scan range like you can with sensors? Yeah, you remember and notice you can upgrade the sensor range, but you can't upgrade the sensor quality. So each of them is, they took a slightly different approach. But if you're curious about why some things were designed the way they were, you'll probably find a lot of clues and a lot of details in the blog post that I put up yesterday. It's also linked in the announcement. It's very long. It's got graphs and charts and screenshots and all kinds of stuff describing how this mode was designed and why it was designed the way it was. So, yeah, you'll probably find some answers in there. Not necessarily that exact answer, but actually I did talk about some other things that suggest why it is that way, actually. Hey, Dolo. Well, I mean, I advertise that I stream a fair bit. I mean, it's in most of the announcements. I normally link to my previous streams and my channel on YouTube. But, yeah, people will find it gradually. So, all right, so what are we doing here? We have friends. Oh, look at that. We have 2 Terminator friends. Yeah, okay. We've been in this level for a while now. Oh, that's right. All right, so what we've been doing lately, we've been doing a bunch of hacking garrisons and taking friends from garrisons here. We haven't gone into any of them, but we've been hacking them. I can look back through our log here. Yeah, see, dispatch confirmation system compromised. Trojan reprogram. We reprogrammed those hunters. Do that up there too. All right. Reinforcements. Okay. So, do we have any exit intel? No, we do not. Again, it's been a week since I played, so I'm just going to catch up real quick on what was going on. So we're basically, this run we've been doing is we're limited to 4 slots. We ended up going with melee weapon because you're pretty powerful with just 1 slot and no other support with a melee weapon. I mean, when we're moving fast, look at that. We can do up to 100 damage when we hit something. That's like enough to core anything average that we'd meet at this depth. And we've also been relying on allies to do a lot of fighting for us. There's another garrison right here. I don't think we visited that one, have we? Or wait. Let me see, 602. Maybe, you know what? We probably just hacked this garrison, I think, at the end of the last stream. Yeah, we must have, considering how far we are from the other one. So I guess we're going to get allies from this garrison too as soon as it decides to dispatch something. All right. So let's get started. Here we go. Yes, okay, we've been spotted. Great. All right, so there's a warden in here. And got to get into the mentality of ignoring all the things I would like to normally get, like advanced heavy treads. All right, there's a warden in there. He's going to come out here now that he's seen us. Let's go this way. The other thing about having a melee weapon around is it's nice. We can go right through walls. So our friends are going to meet them in a second. And they're going to start fighting in the hallway. And I don't really care about our friends, so... Oh, and there's programmers coming. I sort of care about our friends now because they could help us against the programmers, but... Another gamma bomb array. Alright, those programmers look like they're veering off to fight our friends. Yep, there's fighting going on out there. Oh, look at that, there's an exit. It probably doesn't... That could very well lead to a branch, though. Hey, thanks, Dolo. What's the machine next to the sentry? That is a graviton restrictor. It does not explode. We can tell also because the other thing I added, it was in like beta 9 or a very recent release. Actually, that might have been 9.2. Was the scan window will tell you whether the machine explodes as well. You can see the explosion data. So simply by mousing over, you don't have to open the data itself to get that info. Obviously, more details can be found by opening it, but that's a graviton restrictor, you know. Very important stuff. Shoot. Okay, so this guy was hacked. Immobile. He's just rebooting, but now he can't even move. So, what I'd like to do is actually just whack this guy with the force lance. But then there's also them up there. We could hit them with a bomb. Our friends are still alive, so I'm gonna wait a second. Okay, now our friend's not. I might not be alive for very long. Oh, we almost got him. Almost got him. Oh, shoot. All right, another enemy just appeared. This hunter here he was just reprogrammed. So, yay. our friend became our enemy. Exactly, Stormcleaver. There are two types of machines, those that explode and those that are boring. Quite true. When I built Polybot 7, in fact, one of the things I did to make that more of an arcadey game was, again, it's only half and half. Not all machines explode, but all the machines that do explode are always a different color so that you can tell that at a glance. So yeah, here's some ASCII mode. Damn, so we almost killed this sentry in one hit, but left with barely any core, which is kind of annoying. Don't worry, I won't stay in ASCII mode for long, but I do prefer it. So let's pull out the fusion bomb. Yes, okay, shoot me. I really actually would like to pick up the protomatter that's up there first, but it's too late, because we're going to bomb it. Yeah, we missed, but that's okay. Got one anyway. Got two. Oh, wow. Oh, we have an assault force coming already. Nice. I guess our alert was high. I didn't really recall what exactly we were doing there. Alright, and what our enemies look like. That programmer's at 45, the hunter's almost dead. That other hunter up there. We've got two watchers. Should probably be a little more careful. So all that protomatter that was just dropped up there is now gone because we blew it up. Oh, look at that. There's a behemoth down here. We could actually run down there and take it over if we wanted to, but that is a branch exit. Decinim, you didn't realize the 4 slot was intentional. Yes, that is the theme of this run. I was just really curious what it would be like to run a 4 slot build because we've never, well, it's never even been possible in previous versions. So, yeah, so I figured we'd fire the fusion bomb because the gamma bomb ray would take for a while. Plus, there's also the programmers up there, and they would pretty much just shrug off a gamma bomb. So, ASCII is a heathen mode. Babymind fan art. Yeah, I'd say Xylan might draw something for us, but I don't know. He already drew that flight build, which honestly to me looked kind of like a Babymind. That flight build run I did where we pit God mode against the fortress, and I was the flight build at the time. That was a really cool run and a very awesome scene. And Xylan drew it beautifully, and it really looks like a Babymind actually, though, considering how tiny it is compared to the other guys there. All right, so there's 2 left. Really, we could just use the normal means to get rid of them. Now, what I'd like to do is find out where this exit to our west leads, because obviously, if there's an assault coming after us, so that's a branch exit. If there's an assault coming after us, we're obviously making a big stink already. Let's see, we just need to find a terminal. Looks like we can get out of here to the east. Terrain scanners are nice. Just get rid of this guy before he gives away our location. Farcom is being helpful by telling us there's nothing up ahead. Otherwise, this would be a very worrisome... Ooh, prototype launcher. This would be a very worrisome place to walk through if you did not have Farcom or some kind of sensors, because look at all these green bots. That means this is a main thoroughfare. Did you drop anything useful? No. Okay, well, some matter. Ooh, programmers catching up to us. A terminal to our north would be very good for hacking, but there's a behemoth right next to it, and I don't know, maybe we should go take it over. Golo's asking which mode I think is more fun, the normal mode or RPGLIKE mode. No, I don't know. Asking like a parent, is it like asking a parent which of their kids is their favorite? No, I will immediately and very resolutely say that the regular mode is by far my favorite. RPG-like mode is interesting, and I can see how it will appeal to a lot of a certain type of player. But for me, it's really not what Cogmind was designed for. I mean, Cogmind is pretty tightly designed with all of its systems, and they were all designed around some very basic assumptions. And RPG-like turns those assumptions, some of the fundamental ones, right on their head. So it makes it really hard for me to really like this mode. It's fun. Again, I'm enjoying playing it, but yeah, to me, it's not nearly as good. It's for one, it's far too easy. I like the challenge of the regular mode a lot more. I mean, obviously, this mode could also be made more challenging, but it's also very difficult to make it challenging without fundamentally changing a lot of the game, which is not going to happen. So from a design perspective, I can't appreciate it quite as much. I mean, it was an interesting experiment, and I'm glad that people are enjoying it, and some people will prefer to play it a lot. And so I'm happy to keep updating it. Of course, once we get a little more feedback and I can see some data, but so far, I mean, I think it's fairly balanced for what it is and what it can possibly be given the constraints. So yeah, there's my somewhat long answer to, yeah, I totally prefer the regular mode. This is going to be the last time I play RPG-like, by the way. I mean, maybe I'll play it a long time in the future, but I've been doing several runs just because it was the recent, the main release. And I also really wanted to try this 4-slot build, which is why this is, I think, our 3rd stream for this mode now. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Hopefully, I'm glad that other people are enjoying it, though. I'm very curious to see what portion of the player base sticks with it. That's the really telling part. I'm guessing obviously it's definitely going to be on minority, but I'm curious how big a minority it is. We'll see that once the leaderboards go live eventually. I mean, we have all the data. So anyway, we could go north. Oh, okay, so here comes the assault right there. Probably, anyway. I'm just guessing. We can tell if I wait around here for a few turns, we'll be able to tell by how fast it's moving, because assaults move faster than patrols usually. And it'll also make a beeline for us. So, yeah, we'll find out soon. Let's see. Let's do something fun. Ouch. Don't shoot me. Ouch. Oh, wait, I forgot to do something. All right, let's hope he doesn't blow it off. Well, yeah, he's not going to blow it off in this mode, right? All right, he's not shooting at us anymore. He's shooting at the warden. Okay, he killed the warden. We now have a friendly behemoth on our side. Woof woof. All right, let's see. Let's go for just checking the branches. All right, so quarantine. All right, that'll tell us actually what that other branch is, what that other exit is. If it's not quarantine, then we know it's to the next floor. Let's see. Okay, trying to purge some alert here. All right, purge a little bit. Yeah, so that's quarantine. All right, so this exit right here can't be quarantined. We know that by process of elimination because there are no other branches at this depth. This has got to lead to access. Oh. Yeah, Dolly, you'll get a lot of, if you mean the different programs and hacks you can do, the Trojans and whatnot, you can learn those if you visit Zion. They're almost all in Zion and Warlord's base. So those are the 2 places you'll get them. About half and half. There's a few in other places, but almost none, very few. It's mainly just visit Zion a lot and you'll learn a whole lot more about the lore and other tricks and stuff. Obviously, you could also just get ahead and just look them all up on the wiki, but some people like to find them on their own, so we consider that a spoiler. Although you'll also see me doing some on the stream, of course. So here's our Cyclops 9A, and that programmer is going to come around the corner and probably be very surprised. Hopefully, I guess it's not super easy for him to hack the behemoth, but also I'm going to charge that programmer and whack him with the Force Lance. Let's see here. Let's drop some proto matter and repair while we're waiting. Whoops, I forgot. Let's wait. All right, programmer actually lost us. He's headed south. That hunter did not lose us. And in fact, he's let off a drone. Check that out. There's a drone right here. That drone was dispatched by this Terminator to come find us. So that drone is going to speed off ahead and see if he can locate us and then report it back. Anyway, so I just picked up the behemoth mainly to deal with any pursuers. I guess that wherever it is it still coming? And that might not be it. The assault. I wanted to use the behemoth to take out the assault. Just going to wait here for a second. That drone is about to report us, and then the hunter's going to come. The hunter's already given up the chase. If you can kill the drone before it reports back, like in the very first turn it shows up, then the hunter will not actually know you're here. And I'm just going to come back now. There it is. Drone sends a signal, and the drone is now running back to the hunter, and the hunter is now headed in this direction. So what I did was I opened a little doorway for the behemoth. You need to not kill my friend. I'm going to actually just like charge right in here. Whack him. Nice miss, dude. Haha! Alright, we got him. Well, that's a good question, Tessin. Does the hunter get any notification from the drone dying? And you know what? I don't recall. It's been years since we built that system. I don't think so. The hunter will continue towards where it last thinks you were, but if the drone actually dies, it won't continue to where the drone was, I think. Someone with more drone experience would have to clarify. Maybe they know more than I do on that, but because I normally don't see drones, because to see a drone you pretty much have to be playing a fast or evasive build, and I don't normally play that type. Only ever streamed them even a couple times, so yeah, I'm not as familiar. Rarely see them. Alright, let's drop this other proto matter and use this. Alright, now we're gonna have to be a little more careful, because I'm low on proto matter. I was being kind of risky. Actually, wait, I should repair some parts. There we go. Our parts are not repaired. Where our parts are repaired, we have 0 proto matter in reserve, but our terrain scanner was getting a little beat up. So, all right, let's head north. Let's bring our little behemoth friend here. Yep, come on right through. Don't be too slow about it. The engineers will pass you up and fix the way. Oh, so here's the fusion bomb area where we totally blew everything up. Yep, waiting for you. It's taking you a while. Oh shoot, there's a trap right there. A segregator. Now I'm a little worried about our friend. Hopefully he doesn't run into a... Oh, okay, he just ran into a segregator and lost his prototype device. Wonder what he lost. No, actually it's sitting there on the ground. We could actually pick up what he lost. And we know that it's not actually faulty because he was using it. Places bucket on Hunter's head. Skyrim logic. Yeah, someone with more drone knowledge than the dev, A squared. Hey, welcome, A squared. Certainly, I can't remember all these little details. But rest assured, when I do have to go back and design something related to any of this stuff, I will brush up on all the facts to make sure that new designs meld well with old ones. Oh, the behemoth did lose a tread earlier. I didn't notice that. Got blown off, huh? Yeah, we can see what he's got here. He's got his Nova cannon and did he lose his weapon cycler maybe? Or did he even have one? I think Cyclops should have a weapon cycler. Anyway. That would mean he's not going to be as effective. But whatever. Alright, let's get out of here. currently level 20, which is fairly low for a late game RPG-like run. Normally at the end, if you're killing a lot of stuff and you know, playing a little more normally, not like a 4-slot build, then you'll probably be around level 30 or a little more. So we're pretty low. We got a new level because we made it into a new map, and we have a ton of XP I'm not using. Again, it's because we don't have to spend it on slots, so just sitting here with tons of XP. One of the things I wanted to do was I was thinking about nerfing the amount of XP you get, but I didn't want to go. Like I said, I didn't want to go too far without some more aggregate stats on that. I mean, see, I personally, again, I would prefer that it be harder, but in making it harder, it could very easily become too hard for people. This mode. Because, well, balancing this type of game where you actually where you need XP and it's based more on health that you can get from enemies, health drops basically in the form of protomatter, it's harder to balance. And preferably you want to have a lot of different systems that support it, and we don't. So there needs to be a little more leeway, which means it's going to be easier for people who like a challenge. But anyway, one of the things on that note I've been considering adding, especially on the request of GJ, is a super hard Cogmind challenge mode. So that could be fun. We already have a couple that are pretty hard by nature, but I mean one that's explicitly meant to be hard and makes multiple changes to the game, not like 1 or 2 thematic changes that go with a challenge mode. So yeah, it wouldn't become a default difficulty mode, but I would do it as a challenge mode, and that could be really interesting, I think, to play. It would change a number of things. He's got some suggestions on the forums that I like. Shoot. Yeah. Mainly I just didn't want him to report us to the operator. So yeah, nice job to Behemoth. All right, we're moving at 35. Can we beat him? Where's that? There he is. All right, I think we can beat him now. We're faster than you, dude. We beat you! Ha! Excellent. Give me that. All right, well, whatever, that's good enough. Thank you. All right, we've now assimilated this operator, so he can tell us where all the traps are. Now we need to find it. Where are we here? We are in sort of the bottom leftish area of a vertical map. It tells us the orientation of this final level here. We're not going to probably be able to bring our friend if we go too far this way, I think. Yeah, he's pretty slow anyway. The thing is, there aren't as many engineers and recyclers and whatnot on this floor, so we don't have to worry quite as much about them. Repairing stuff and messing with our plans. But here comes an engineer. Look at that. All right, so we got the bead on some segregator traps there. That engineer was going to go block our behemoth. Where is he? He's still coming. See him there? Oh, there's an engineer. All right, there's these guys from. All right, this here is a garrison. They came from this garrison. That's a lot of guys. Guess we don't want our operator sitting here. What we can do is come in here, bring our operator in here, and these guys are probably going to head up and through this door, and they're going to find our behemoth in a second. We could help. In fact, if we use the camo bomb ray, maybe that's a good idea. I'm going to tell this operator to stay right there, walk through the door. Shoot some of these guys. Hey guys. Oh, okay. All right. We're fighting too close to this garrison to the east. There's a lot of stuff between our behemoth friend and the enemy. Fine, I'll do all the work. I'm hoping they drop some proto matter because we kind of need some spare. All right. Of course, we ran out of power because that's kind of what happens when you fire EM weapons these days. Considering our XP and the fact that we sometimes do use gamma bombs and seem to repeatedly have this problem, we should probably add some more. Let's give ourselves plenty more energy. Oh wait, whoops. No, let's reset that. Energy storage, right? Duh. So, because we can't carry much. Normally, you can get some of this through good utilities and your power sources, but we don't have that option. So, let's get some more via other means, considering we have a lot of XP. So Decinim says, yeah, the ++ extended game is nearly impossible in this mode in your experience. Yeah, I think a few people, not many people have tried it yet. I know one or two have, other than you. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback on that, actually. I guess we'll see once the stats come in. But yeah, extended should be harder in this mode, I believe that. It's the whole regular complex, which is generally easier, but extended itself probably did get harder. I would agree with that. But I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have to see how the really good players handle it, because extended mode, I mean, I can't even do it anyway. It's hard enough for me. I mean, extended game. Modify the emote combat recycler. Feel too cool for doors, just break the wall next to it. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. So the thing about this gamma bomb array is, it takes a little while to kill them, but it's really good for salvage. So I was hoping to use it to get some proto matter out of these guys. Unfortunately, we're also running out of energy. But fortunately, we have someone out there to help us hold them off. Oh yeah, there he goes. He generated some proto matter for us. All right, don't shoot us. We're just walking in here to grab some proto matter. Then we're going to kindly step out of the way. And then we're going to put on a HERF cannon. I'm going to shoot you and you're going to die. Alrighty. Dolo's asking if we thought about adding a leaderboard system. Well, we have a leaderboard system. We've had one for over 4 years. We've had competitions and all kinds of stuff. It's just the leaderboards are down right now. There's score uploading. You can set it in your options. But the thing is, with Beta 9, we switched to new leaderboards. So you can see on the Cogmind, it's a Grid Sage game / Cogmind / Cogmind. Sorry, Cogmind / scores. You can see that on the website. And there's, a lot of details, because you can open up everyone's run and look at what they did exactly and all kinds of stuff. So, but the new one's not up yet. It's being built by someone other than me, and so I can't really guarantee when it's happening. But it's the thing is, it's at the end of your run, it'll tell you whether it uploaded your score too, and it'll tell you the website. So look at the bottom of your game over screen, and all your score sheets are uploaded and score data. All your run data is uploaded, but you have to turn it on. It's opt-in only. But the game over screen will remind you to do that. But right now, all the scores that are on the leaderboards, it only shows pre-Beta 9 stuff. All the post-Beta 9 stuff is being uploaded, but not visible yet, because it's a whole new system, which is going to be even cooler. So, but yeah, I've been thinking about what to do about in-game stuff, in-game leaderboards, and in-game other things like that. We did have seed competitions before as well, because you can seed your game. And people share seeds occasionally on the Discord. All right, so we did get some proto matter to make up for our losses. What? You don't last till game over, you end your run with a frustrated Alt F4. Okay. That would explain it then. All right, so there's a garrison to the east. I kind of want to go put a Trojan on that garrison. We could have gotten all those grunts on our side too. How's our friend doing? Our friend is somewhat hurt. No, if the fighting continues here, they could call some more. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dolo. Good kind of frustrated. Oh, whoops. That is not what I wanted. Oh, let's put the force lance. Nice job. You tear that roll apart. Yep, just wailing on him. Ooh, there we go. More. Yep, gonna get hurt a little bit. That's okay. It's worth it. I was actually trying to get to the garrison. Fortunately, our force lance kicks butt. Oh, we lost our friend. Oh, he was alone. Oh, nice. All right. Okay, now we're back ahead of the protomatter game. Light quantum reactor. Do need to kind of get a better reactor. But these guys are all carrying light stuff, which means it has lower storage. So, not going to do that for now. Okay, time to explore a little more. So to our south here is an energy cycler. If we open that, if we take that out, it'll increase the number of patrols, but it will also 16,000 now. If we take out the energy cycler, it'll open the doors, but it'll also increase the number of patrols on the floor. But I don't know, maybe that's a good idea. Well, it depends. As long as we keep one FLK shot, we can go through the front door and just have the behemoths kill each other while we walk by. That'd be kind of funny. Fine steppy player, 8-hour runs in a day. Yeah, daily seed. Yeah, I was thinking more like a weekly seed if we do something like that, or other kinds of daily, or other kinds of daily and or weekly modes. Probably weekly is better, considering run lengths. Yeah, because some people do a run in a couple hours, but most people take more than that. All right, doesn't look like there's anything down here. Definitely no exit. Let's just leave then. There's another behemoth down there. All right. Okay, through the wall. Terrain scanner is actually really going to help. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Yeah, so if you want to get out of a stasis trap quickly, obviously we're fairly weak to stasis traps considering our build here, but if you want to get out of one quickly, you want to not be overweight, so I'm going to drop my particle reactor, which makes us much lighter. Now, see, we can get out of this in a few turns that way. And then put it back on before this dude steals it. Oh, shoot, if we just get another one. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is kill you. Then I'm going to drop it again. And great, it dropped to the south. You know what? I bet there's another stasis to the south. Alright, it didn't get us, though. Alright, there's a whole row of them right there. So yeah, that's not something you don't want to encounter when there's an enemy nearby. Oh god. Alright, there's an assault. Alright, I think we're going to end up running from assaults here. Would Core Hover have had more support? Why would Core Hover have more support, Fine Step? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. 0%. Ouch. Alright, oh wait. Alright, I'm gonna put a botnet on or try to. Alright, we got traced anyway. Right. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We should have raised our hacking. Alright, that was dumb. I was thinking of doing that earlier because we've got so much surplus and we're not gonna need it with this build. But too late now. I guess we should find where the terminals are as well. Prototype flight unit. What are we using? An electron diverter. Alright. I'll take an improved Q thruster over that. No speed increase, but we have a slight support increase. Very slight. All right, so we're just going to crisscross across the map here. Oh, shoot. All right, there's somebody up ahead. Actually, speaking of that, what is our sight range? 18 right now. Next increase is 500. I wouldn't mind increasing that a little bit more. Let's increase it to 20. It hasn't changed yet because we're on the same turn. But next turn, like if I wait here, I'm going to wait one turn, and you'll see our sight range expand. You can see right now we can't see the operator. He's on a Farcom only. Actually, no, I guess we can't see him, but there. Now we can see even further. Okay, no, now we can definitely see him. We couldn't see him a second ago. So there, our sight range is now expanded out to pretty much the same as our Farcom range. All right, so we're going diagonally. We kind of could go north instead. Don't want to mess with the operator right now. Looking around. Uh-oh, this looks like it might be a dead end. There's a fabricator in this dead end, but yes, we've reached a dead end. The only way is to circle back. Curious about the fabricator, but not curious enough. Don't really need it anyway. We can see there's a hidden door here. Your terrain's scanners can pick up stuff like that. All right, there's another terminal. Oh, it probably belongs to that operator. Gonna wait here until that squad passes. Oh, all right, there's the assault. That assault's coming for us. There's shooting going on. Oh. That must be because of that garrison that we hacked earlier. That's the only guess I have. It's possible other things can appear, but the most likely cause is that garrison had a dispatch. Ah, I know what it was. It must have been when we got traced a second ago. We got some allies dispatched from the garrison to the south, and they're trying to catch up with us. Actually, wait, no. Let's try the Trojan first. Yeah. And, oh shoot, I forgot. Never mind. Let's open some hacking here. Hack attack. We could up our defense a little bit too. But attack's more important for what we want to do. Is to get hard hacks, you want high attack. Defense is more if you want to repeatedly use a terminal for a lot of stuff. So I don't want to go too overboard. This is going to be pretty good. Right now we're a hacker scout. I guess that's going to cement that permanently. Our current class, you can see over here, hacker scout. Okay, now we're going to have a much better chance of hacking. Access main. There we go. Got it. Okay. Shoot, let's try and recall an assault. 25%. That's not going to happen. Oh, I was close. We might be able to get it with one more, but then we get traced too. And where's the exit? Oh my gosh, it's on the far side of the map. Pretty far away. Not that that's a huge deal, but... Oh, the other thing we should have done here is actually... I think this terminal belongs to this operator, which means we really should actually put a Trojan on it. Probably get traced for this, though. Oh, we didn't, just barely. Mainly because we had that defensive hacking. If we didn't have defensive hacking a little bit right now, we would have just gotten traced. So that's one of the advantages. All right. I wonder what our friends are. They're still fighting. Oh, our friends just killed someone. Who are our friends? Oh, we got a warden. Oh, we have multiple wardens. One of them dropped some proto-matter. Nice job, warden. Serving in death. Oh, lost him. That's a lot of guys. I intentionally waited because I wanted all these guys to pop out of their ARC. Yeah, that's actually kind of a dangerous shot. Need to move more to the south here. There's a programmer in the back, I guess. Oh shoot, I just ran out of power again. God, this is not the build for this. If we wait one turn, we'll have enough though. We need 140 energy. Now, all those guys are going to have a little more trouble hitting us though. Oh, they're getting reset though. It's going to be hard to actually... Alright, now we took out some engines. That'll work. There we go. Corrupted to death. There's a programmer to the west. He's making it hard to hack these guys. Or, I mean, corrupt them to death. Shoot, I can't pick up this programmer. This is unfortunate. I could try and use it by standing here, but that would actually be problematic. Guess I'm gonna wait here. No, actually what I'll do is I'm gonna stop here, drop some protomatter, use it while we wait for them to come around the corner, because we're actually getting kind of low anyway. Oh shoot, it just died. No! The sad thing about protomatter, that is an anti-farming and anti-stockpiling mechanic. The protomatter decayed after a while, so we did just lose it. Alright, there's that programmer up there too. Our ranged accuracy is just average. Got his phase gun. This is the kind of weapon you want a cycler for. He's going to hide behind his friend here so he can't shoot us. Haha! We're saving energy. I'm going to pop around the corner and miss him. We are not really good for this. But I'm hoping... Here, how about you give us some? I'm hoping one of these guys gives us protomatter. Let's switch back to Force Lance real quick. Kill this guy. Maybe. Eventually. There we go. That's what I wanted. Charge! Alright, we can do up to 100 damage to this guy. Oh, we got his heavy laser. Okay, well, that takes care of all of them. I'm gonna take the shortcut back. Okay, head back around. Alright, still got 41 protomatter left, and we're back. Oh, too bad. B-Cent had to leave. Oh, sorry. Missed that real quick, too. See ya, B-Cent, if you're still around. I was hoping you'd stick around since I was going to do launcher mode. True, Decinim. For as much as we glorify the hacking suite, we must to make time to remember the system shield. This is true. It is still useful. I think I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's for sure some of the people who are regular hackers, unlike me, did determine. You want X. By the time you get a certain level of attack, by then you want to switch and have some defense because it's really helpful in certain scenarios. Okay, so, alright, all this is taken care of. I'm sure the alert level is not low. And that operator, I guess he didn't get reported because, or he didn't, no, we're here. Actually, where's our, wait a minute, I left an operator somewhere, didn't I? I completely forgot about that. Oh well, whatever. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get a new operator. This guy. Hello! It's our new friend. Now we have another operator. He can spot traps for us. So we don't get stuck in stasis traps in an inopportune time. That's right, we already know where the exit is too, so we're heading this way. Programmers, that's fine. Okay, we can deal with programmers. Shoot, this is a dead end. Oh, good old terrain scanners. Saving us time. Tone, hey Tone. Tone says defensive hackware is heavily undervalued by the community, especially if you're pulling schematics and fabbing. Yeah, that's one of the some of the more common situations I hear people using it for, because you really want to get a lot of things from a single terminal when you're doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, for the average hacker, it's not nearly as useful or important. Well, looks like we're going to have to go past those dudes. Wait for that squad to pass, and I guess we have to go west and around. That's the way north. Where's that squad going? Oh shoot, there's an assault coming. We're not exactly ready to take on an assault. There's a grunt coming from the southeast. I think that one might be chasing us. Yeah, probably. Looks like it. Trying to get away without messing with that squad over there. But it's taking them forever to get south. Oh shoot. Okay, that's a swarmer. Why is there a single swarmer? Wonder where the others are. Oh, never mind. There they are. Okay, time to pull out the fusion bomb. Yeah, goodbye swarmers. That is not going to make them happy. We'll switch to force lance. Yeah, not much proto matter left after that. Alright, been spotted by a programmer. Oh shoot, that's all the programmers, right, okay. Oh no, they just hacked, they're rebooting the administrator. He's gonna die instantly. Hey dude, get out of the way. Alright, I need to not be doing this here. Switch off the lance, jump him, and hit him from behind. Oh, that's not cool. I was going to do that to you guys. All I want to do is pick up some matter. That was technically a bad idea. What I should have done, I was thinking about it, is walk here and there so the door wouldn't open, but I just wanted the matter. And I thought I might be able to get by without them shooting at me, or if they shoot at me, maybe they'll hit me. Turns out they missed. What I wanted to do was go to the other side, and then I would shoot the energy cycler, because energy cyclers actually is a pretty powerful explosion. It's not huge, but it's fairly powerful. And it didn't turn out that way. Oh well. Our operator friend didn't last long, that's for sure. We are still very far away from the incident. But yeah, this is the main way forward. Gotta go that way. Oh, see you, Dolo. Ghoulbot says, instead of fighting these losers, how about digging through 100 tiles of Earth to exit without buying, or while buying core integrity? It might just work. Yeah, that is true. It might. Actually, it gets expensive. I'm curious what we can get currently. We can get 2,000 up to 2,300, which is pretty high. I don't know though. Once you have no parts and whatnot, the core hits are pretty massive, and it gets really bad after time. Some people have done that though. It's possible. You can do it. It's just really risky. I was actually thinking about going through here, this corner, because the only reason I'm having to sweep way off here to the west is because there is no other normal path on the east side. But this isn't too big of a jump, really. You're probably not going to get caved in on. There's a small chance, and it would lead you into a whole new area, which would be probably a quicker, better way to get north. So that's what I was thinking about doing. Oops, let's go this way. Earlier, but I decided not to. But now that we're being chased by 3 programmers, which we could still take out, but... Oh, actually, there's an explosive machine here too. And also up here. These wave collapse detectors are fairly powerful. Oh yeah, that's right. There's this dude up here. Well, let's just go this way. Unfortunately, we're a little close to the collapse detector. Otherwise, I was going to fire right through here. Ooh, actually, no. Damn it. I had another idea, but... What is this? Gamma bomb array. We are a little close to that explosion. That was painful for someone. Yeah, that could be fine step. I mean, to put them in orange, but yeah, I decided not to, mainly because the scan window doesn't ever use colors, just to keep it consistent. And plus, if you're looking at a machine, it's either going to be just one number, which is its armor, or it's going to be a whole long string. So it's fairly easy to tell. If you're going to be looking at the scan window anyway, it's obvious. And if you're not looking at the scan window, then it's not going to really make a huge difference. But yeah, maybe. Well, part of it is I also have to change the animation scripts and whatnot, and I don't really want to mess with the scan window. I've messed with it a lot. Program. Oh, there are two behemoths up here, but oh, look at that. Okay, it looks like we found command. Shoot. So we took this little shortcut and have found not only a behemoth, there's two more. There's a colossus here, a colossus here, a colossus here. There's three of them in this tiny little area, and this is the exit to command. So, all right, let's see if we get spotted. No, it didn't spot us. All right, well, let's head through this room. Gonna circumvent this little area here. Oh shoot, we're stuck again. Again, I pulled off the particle reactor, which really we should probably replace. We need a quantum reactor is what we need. But I don't recall seeing one yet. Programmer patrol to the north. The ones to the east are actually chasing us. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's right. An energy cycler was blown up. I was going to say, why is this door open? This is normally a back door to command, but it's open because an energy cycler was taken out. I forgot because I didn't actually do it myself. Not that we really need that. We only have one FLK charge left. And actually, the protomatter we have right now, we should use it. I wonder if that programmer to the east, I think he might not be following us anymore. It's been long enough. I think I'll keep going then. I was going to say, what we could do if those programmers were definitely following us is I might step into this room and then hit this machine and blow them up. But, not worth it if they're not following us anymore. And it looks like there's an ARC to our west now, too. Is that an assault? Wow, all right. There's now like 6 programmers all around. And an ARC. It's about to drop on us. Could just blow it up. Little worried that we'll get the programmers in behind us as well, though. All right, there's the other programmers. Shoot, I can't go north without being... Never mind, it doesn't matter because that ARC already knows we're here. There's 3 programmers to the north, 2 to the east, and 2 to the west. Literally in the middle of a ton of programmers. Most of them don't actually know we're here, though. Look at that, and go through this room. There's no hidden doors here. Go through this room. Hope nothing opens that door. Alright, yep, alright, made it through all those. %. Oh, actually there might be a... I think that sentry is in that room. Yeah, he's in a room to the north. So if we go into this room, we'll be spotted. I can see further than him though, so we can look in the room first. And that assault is still coming. But all the other enemies around here have cleared out, so it's not quite as serious. Ah, slip right through here. I think we should find out what's inside. There we go. Okay. This will make a mess. Shoot. Okay, fine, let's make a bigger mess. Yep, toasted all them. How much proto matter was dropped? Not much, but it's worth picking that up. There's an ARC coming from over there too. Seriously? We only have 144 matter, but there's a lot right now next to us, so... Ooh, hunters. Proto matter 7. It's gonna actually be tough to take these guys out like this. These guys are nasty. Alright, there we go. 13 proto matter. Didn't drop much, of course. Alright, so we have to go this way fast. Alright, barely. Alright. Made it out of there. The alert is pretty high. Oh shoot, this guy's coming straight for us, isn't he? Gonna charge him. Oh shoot. I hate it when that happens. I accidentally attacked the door instead of the programmer. That was my bad. But it was really funny how his friend then tried to shoot me and missed and hit the machine and blew himself up. Those swarmers to the south are gonna be annoying too, so I'm just gonna like walk up here and... Oh shoot, our core is low. We do have proto matter, but we can also raise core in an absolute emergency. Let's drop our proto matter. That was it. Oh shoot, dude, cut that out. Oh, nice. Wow. Alright, we're down to half and no spares. Oh, we actually found... We're close to the... Or next to the exit, though. Actually, wait a minute. Which side is this? Ooh, it's the behemoth side. Alright, keep a close eye. Oh, there's also more proto matter to the southeast. Still. Alright. Alright, so there's only 2 enemies here. We have one more shot with the lobotomy kit. Bin's good old disposable field lobotomy kit. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, now the behemoths are killing each other. It's a fight to the death. Put a Force Lance. Huh, look at that, there's actually a patrol inside the surface exit area because the other doors were opened when the energy cycler blew. There's an ARC coming too. I don't know if it's coming here, it might just be a patrol, but... Oh shoot, I hope we can get through here. Uh-oh, our behemoth friend is going to die a lot faster. Oh, there's went into siege mode. Wait, what do we need to get through here? Sealed heavy doors. Armor. 65. Shoot, this would be easier if we had a running start. Ooh, our behemoth is winning. It's not for very long though. Oh, come on. Actually, I don't know how easy it is to get through here. This might actually be too hard. Might need a retreat. Our behemoth is not in good shape. Theirs is in even worse shape. 42. Should have had it. Enhanced Force Lance is good, but it's not that good without any kind of support. Oh yeah. Hey, ooh, Protomatter too. We dropped a lot of Protomatter. You know what? Let's actually reverse this decision and go this way and grab that. Colossus is super powerful. They've got multi-rails. Very awesome. But, of course, hunters are resistant to that. So, they're only so effective in this case. There we go. Oh! Blowing off all their parts except their core. Let me hit your core. Shoot. Well, anyway, luckily we had all that Protomatter, so we're in good shape. Well, I was going to go around, but now there's no reason to go around. And there it is, the exit. Alright, so, accomplished. What I wanted to do today was just finish up this run real quick. We're going to start another run in a second. So let's see, what do we end with? 10,000 experience. A lot. Yeah, we'll have to see what other people are ending with. Although, one thing I didn't add yet, which I really wanted to, was... Well, there's if you look in the score sheet, there's a bunch of stats for RPG-like mode that I added specifically for the mode, so we can keep an eye on what people are, or how people are doing. One of the things that I didn't add that I really wanted also in there now is the ability to see how much XP people are stockpiling on each map, because you can technically calculate it out, I guess, but it's rather complicated to do so after the fact. So yeah, it'd be really nice to have that in the score sheets as an explicit value. But I was going to do it for 9.4, but I decided not to because that would break saves. Adding a new scoring item will break the save format. So I decided we'll have to wait for beta 10 on that. It's too bad we won't have that information this time, but anyway, we'll get to reference it in the future, I guess. And again, the first most important thing is to see how many people are actually playing RPG-like mode. So after the event is over. During the event, of course, a ton of people were playing. Most people were playing it. But afterwards, we shall see. I guess we'll talk about that later. First thing I'm going to do here is win. And not going to watch the ending. As usual, we will skip that. Go straight here. There it is. See, score uploaded to www.gridstagegames.com. Let's see, what did I get? Oh, wow, look at that. I got an achievement, actually. Super Achiever. I've made 3/4 of the achievements now. Plus another, that's right, we did get another while we were playing. It only lists at the end the achievements you got like ending achievements. There's a whole bunch that you can only get after the run is over, and it shows those here. But all the ones that were shown during the run won't show. So we did get that other achievement in our last stream. Forgot what that one was. Anyway, easy to look up for me to know. A 20k score, not amazing, but 4-slot run. Only 4 slots, so yes, it can be done. I'm not especially hard, I think, especially since you can, even if you do a passive run in regular mode, you can get by without really interacting with a whole lot. It just takes knowledge of the game systems and obviously the skill to act on that in a lot of cases. But anyway, RPG mode is a little bit easier in that respect. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to quit. So yeah, thanks for watching the 4-slot run. We're now going to do another run. So here we go. I got my achievement. Super Achiever, yay! And oh yeah, that's another thing. 0.1% of players have this achievement. All of these percentages on Steam are wrong. I only realized that recently. It's kind of sad actually, because Steam data just doesn't show the true achievement rate, because we didn't add achievements until, well, now it's in 2018, and Cogmind was released on Steam a year and a half before achievements were even added. So a lot of people were playing and would have gotten achievements, but then they aren't playing now, but they're counted in the totals. So these numbers are actually all wrong. I wish Steam could do something about that. I mean, they can. I wish they would. I mean, basically people who played before any achievements were added shouldn't be included in the totals, unless they've played since then, right? But anyway, yeah, we'll have to live with that. So for our next mode here, let us go into properties. And what we can do is, this is how you, so in RPG-like mode, set launch options, force mode, RPG-like, this is how you, if you really want to play, this is my own thing I was using for streaming. Don't need to worry about that command. This here is how you would run RPG-like mode outside the normal event period, which is like now if you want to play it. But what we're going to do is go play Launchers. I think the full name is called Launchers. Actually, well, the name of the mode is called Launchers. It's like AFD 2018/Launchers. You can actually put that into and it works. But so we're going to play Launchers mode, and so that should be what it's called. Yeah, we're going to play AFD. I have never actually played this mode. All right, so we set our launch options. So next time it will run that mode. The other thing you have to be sure of is that you have no saves in your user folder, because if you have active saves and it loads up the game using your save, it loads whatever mode. The game only has it can only load one set of data, and it will load the set of data at startup that matches your save or the options, but the save has priority because it has to be able to load your save. So if you have a save in a different mode, like if we had an RPG-like save and we tried to switch to launcher mode, you can't do that. You have to get rid of your save first. So, I mean, obviously you can do that from within the game, but some people might not realize that they exited and didn't actually, they quit without deleting their save, or they just saved and exited and wanted to switch modes without actually finishing their other run. You can't technically do that. You have to get rid of your save. So, which causes a bit of problems, but yeah, Stormcleaver says here, what if there was an achievement for starting the game so that we have a reference number for the total percentage of people that have played since achievements were added? And technically we do have that, actually. You can see, if you look at the achievements, you can see, for example, there's the death achievement. If you have played Cogmind, you probably died. Almost everyone would have died. There's a few people who would have, for example, refunded and weren't interested after they installed it. Or there's also there's a very, very small number of people who never want to die. They actually quit before they die, literally every game. We've met people like that. Gamma Funk, DCSS Dev, used to play that way. He hasn't been playing Cogmind lately, but I'm sure he'll get back to it one day. And he always played that way. So obviously these people exist. And those would not be counted. But if you look at the stats, you can see the number of people who've died. And the number of people, or you can't see the number, you've seen the percentage. And so that's the actual percentage of people who have played since achievements were added. Now, we don't know how many people continue playing, but that does give you a baseline. And it's pretty low, actually. So But the fact that it doesn't give you an actual number makes it harder to, I mean, it doesn't give you a number of players. It makes it harder to calculate out the final, the actual numbers for the other percentages, especially some of the ones that are really low. But you can't, because Steam also doesn't give you exact numbers. They're doing rounding. So you can, but you can, for example, at least double, if not, actually, I think you can triple the percentage of players who have earned a given achievement in general, and that'll arrive at a kind of the correct number. But obviously people just looking at Cogmind's achievements list don't know this information, so it looks kind of awkward. It looks like a bunch of people bought the game and never played it, when that's actually not the case. It's a much higher number. So anyway, okay, we have no saves in here, so that's not going to be a problem. And Steam. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shut down the stream real quick, switch the name and the tags or whatever, and because I want to be able to upload the video separately, and I'm not recording the video, I'm actually just exporting from Twitch, so I'll need it as a separate video. So I will be right back in a moment.